A deal cannot be reached tonight here in California. Real impacts could be felt to federal workers and VA assistants, among other things.
Fox 40's Riley Carroll joining us now live in studio with more on how lawmakers are preparing for the worst. Riley.
Well, Nikki and Eric, since 1976, there have been 20 government shutdowns. The most recent and the longest was in 2018 during the first Trump administration. That shutdown lasted 35 days. Northern California Republican Congressman Kevin Kiley says the continuing resolution needs to pass, though it's not ideal.
I think that this idea that we're going to keep passing continuing resolutions, it's a cycle that we need to get out of. And I think that, on the other hand, a government shutdown is even worse than that, which is why I supported this latest short-term continuing resolution.
Northern California Democratic Congressman Ami Bera explains why he thinks a deal can be made.
And again, if there's a short-term extension, look, the Republicans want to extend these health care subsidies. They know their constituents are going to see 20% increases as well. We ought to be able to agree on that and get something done, and let's do it today.
If a shutdown happens, local impacts could be seen at the Sacramento International Airport, as flights might be delayed because TSA employees would be required to work without pay. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, there are a little over 14,000 federal employees in the greater Sacramento area who could be impacted by the shutdown. Depending on the role, these employees could be furloughed or work without pay until the shutdown is over, then receive back pay. Medicare and Medi-Cal payments will continue, but getting clerical help, like assistance filling out applications, could be difficult. Along this same vein, healthcare costs are a huge sticking point and a large reason why Democrats and Republicans haven't agreed on a spending bill thus far. Congressman Ami Bera explains.
Premium increases go in November 1st, and I'm a doctor. We've been working for a long time to get healthcare premiums down in California. This is going to take us in the wrong direction.
Congressman Kevin Kiley says he's also concerned about keeping costs down.
There can be a negotiation around how to stop healthcare and premiums from increasing. That's something that's important to me and a lot of folks on our side of the aisle.
Finally, according to the Department of Veterans Affairs, if a shutdown happens, VA benefits regional offices will be closed. The closest one to us is in Oakland. Public affairs and outreach to veterans will cease as well, meaning no social media, vet resources mails, or responses to the media. For now, only time will tell if a deal can be reached.
I actually think the House should be in session right now, which unfortunately it's not. Even though we did pass a CR to keep the government open, if we can't reach a deal that causes that to be passed by the Senate and signed into law, then the government's going to shut down, and we need to be doing everything we possibly can to prevent that from happening.
I'm going to stay here until midnight, and if we do get a shutdown, I'll fly home and work with our district office to try to get things ready for those constituents that have their services disrupted.
Now, this just in, the White House Budget Office orders federal agencies to begin implementing the shutdown plans after the Senate failed to pass that funding bill. The economy may take a hit if this shutdown goes through. A Senate report in 2019 estimated that government shutdowns in 2013, 2018, and 2019 wasted nearly $4 billion taxpayer dollars. Eric, back to you.
Riley, thank you. And today,